So there's the whole front auger system on the floor here. And now before we get going, you want to make sure that you put in the 2 bolts here on each side of the blower at the bottom here. The reason why I'm putting the bolts on there now is so that they grab in the grooves here at the bottom of the blower. Now you just want to line it up. The part on the auger is going to go inside the plate here on the drive of the blower, and these bolts are going to slide right in there. And it'll be the same thing on the other side. So you want to make sure it's in all the way down here. Now before you install your bolt here, when you join these 2 parts together, make sure the belt is out of the way of any metal parts. So it would be good if you grab the belt and put it over here like that. Now just tilt up the auger system like this and install this bolt. And now install this bolt over here. Now grab a 1/2 inch socket and a ratchet and tighten up all the bolts. And I'll repeat the process on the other side. Now the next thing we're going to install is the belt around the engine pulley here. But first of all, you want to make sure that the belt is all around the pulley at the bottom, which is connected to the auger. So pull on it. Now look inside, and if you see that the belt is all around the pulley like this, it's on correctly. What you'd want to do next is grab the belt, shove it between the guide and the pulley on this side of the pulley, so when we pull over the cord, it's going to turn the pulley that way and the belt's just going to roll on. If you find that you can't get the belt through these guides, just loosen the bolt back here where my finger is, move the guide, put the belt on, and then once you've got the belt back on, reposition the guide and tighten up the bolts. As a safety precaution, when you do this, always remove the spark plug cap to prevent the engine from starting. Now I'm just going to hold the belt with my finger and turn the engine over. And here's the proper configuration of your auger belt. When you put the belt on the pulley, if it doesn't go behind this, you may have to move the idler pulley and shove the belt right in front of it like that. Now I'll press down the auger lever on your blower. When the lever is pressed down, the belt here should be fairly snug or tight. If it's not tight enough, you may have to readjust the idler belt pulley right here. If you want the belt tighter once the auger lever is down, what you would do is loosen this bolt and move the idler pulley toward this way. Right now it's adjusted to its max. I do have a video that shows how to adjust your belt idler pulleys, so just go to my channel and check for that video if you're not sure. Now what's going to happen is if your idler pulley is not adjusted properly, when your auger lever is down, the belt's still going to be loose, and then it's going to slip off the engine pulley right here, and it's not going to throw the snow as it should. Now you can reinstall the spark plug cap. Now the next thing I'm going to install is the belt cover. Just stick it down here. And now you want to install the little bolts and line them up to the hole on the body of the blower. And with your 3/8 ratchet, just tighten up the bolt on this side, then we'll do the other side. The next part I'm going to install is the chute. The previous owner had removed the chute to take it apart, but you do not need to do that if you do this repair. First of all, though, I'm going to spray some liquid wrench inside there to lube it. Right in here. It'll just make the chute easier to turn. Now you're going to notice 3 holes over here where a carriage bolt goes in. You got to line up those holes to the ones on the chute. Just like that. And now stick your carriage bolt from the inside out, like that. Install the lock washer and the nut. Now move the chute over. Install the 3rd bolt on the rear of the chute. Now with the 1/2 inch socket, just tighten up all the nuts. Now I'm going to reinstall the chute crank. It's been disconnected. So there's the end over here, and it's got to go over here. So I'll grab the crank like this, insert it into some of the grooves on the chute here, and then line it up into the hole over here. Turn the chute, and it's all going to go in. Install a 3/8 washer over here. And now I'm going to install a cotter pin in there. Now I'll try the chute and make sure it works good. So that works really good. And another tip too is you can spray liquid wrench or a bit of oil down here where the parts meet together, and also up here inside there. You can lubricate a little hinge here. So what I'm going to do now is go outside, try it out. We had a bit of snow last night and this morning, so I left a bit there to try out that blower, and I hope it works good. So I just did my whole driveway with that small snow blower. Here it is back in the shop. It's not bad. It's small. You got to take your time. It's a bit slow compared to a big blower. What I may do is paint the inside of the chute here with paint, because it is a metal chute and there's a bit of rust that could be restricting the flow of snow there. If you do have a repair video on an auger system on a Noma or Murray snowblower, feel free to post it as a video response to this one. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm always posting new videos, so take care and we'll see you next time.